no me maten, que no me aniquilen. Va, va, va.
I'm cool, yo.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago Cubs. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
7 o'clock.
And he lays off for ball one. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Fastball well outside. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Full to strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, Mike Trout will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1-1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside.
Ball.
If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Yeah, just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Now in the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Here's the pitch.
Jr.
He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Designated hitter. Wow.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Outside,
Juan
Soto
Soto comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
2-0 now. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Ball 4.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
The left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Slow roller left side. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Ken Griffey Jr., and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
24. Ken Griffey Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Lindor is there. And the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes Junior.
For the Cubs, the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Real Muto finds it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
Batting six.
Now to the plate, Manny Machado.
Machado.
Throw over to the bag, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. So striding forward now, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. The 1-1 home is strike two.
One
swinging.
ball, 2 strikes the count.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Francisco Lindor goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Griffey Jr. leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. Adios, pelota. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The right fielder.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time.
Ball 1, 1 strike.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second.
Batting 9.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. No one out with a runner at second. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Gehrig is over, and he puts it away for the first down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
That's a ball.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Juan Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. Comes set, the 0-1. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That's not a pitching.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher.
First pitch coming, here it is.
d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Fernando Tatis Jr. will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Giving chase is Bellinger. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Here now is Juan Soto. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now time called at the plate is fastball called for strike 2.
Gotta believe you're gonna get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Center fielder, number
Coming
7.
to the plate now, Mickey Mantle. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fouled straight back. 2 out here and a runner at second. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The set and the 2-2 lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Here's the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
We got time.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. New inning set to get.
Dímelo. Sí, dígame.
Underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mike Trout.
Trout.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Trout, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known, normally patrols center field, but he's in left for this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in now, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Manny Machado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Here it comes on 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
And it's fouled away.
Huh?
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Manny Machado flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. High in the air down the right field line. Bellinger is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Ready now, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Fouled off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
2-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on
got
2-2.
3-2.
He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4.
Perfect.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A ball and a strike now. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game, and he fouls this one off. And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Diego Castillo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Ball 2.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2. Well, they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1. A swing and a miss at the slider at 88. 2-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The set and the 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Real Muto. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He popped out in his first trip.
The first baseman.
Here it comes.
DJ LeMahieu.
Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this
0-1's the count.
0-1 the count. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Fernando Tatis Jr. becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Cody Bellinger is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The designated hitter. Juan.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Gets by him, a swinging strike.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Left fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Inside, ball 1.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Sinker. 3-2 now. only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Center fielder, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mickey Mantle. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Aye.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Base hit into right center.
Now batting.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Juan Soto takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Mike Trout is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he fouls this one off. A pause and the 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punts. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Jr.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And now prior to the 3-1, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And a full count now, 3-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
One run, 2 hits. The 3-1. Line drive to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Trout. He gets there, and that's the second out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now batting, Lou Gehrig. No hits to this point. Number 45 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Jimmy Fox will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Ball 2 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. Pitch on the way. And ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Got it. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Here's Manny Machado now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Reined in. And that's the second out. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The pitch.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. 16. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Juan Soto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he struck him out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Bellinger looking up. See you later.
Standing in now, Mickey Mantle. As he'll go after the first pitch to him comes up empty. It's strike 1.
0-for-2 from him so far in this one. And there's ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. And another foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Now another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Up next for the Cubs.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And it's fouled away. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Runner goes for second. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping up as the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Darno has it, and the throw is in time. Tatis is retired, and there's one away. So here's Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Fastball
just misses. That's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. And now for the Angels, JT Realmuto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Scooped up. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Manny Machado. So a new pitcher set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
No strike.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Francisco Lindor is on deck. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Jansen. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts. Doesn't walk a lot of batters. Usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Second baseman, Mookie Betts.
First delivery to him on the way. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. Adios, pelota. In now, Juan Soto.
Designated hitter.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now. Standing in, Mike Trout. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Eric Gagne takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. 0-1, here it comes. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And in steps Manny Machado. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's
just a touch outside. 1-2. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ty Cobb will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench, as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch, as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
0-1.
An injury schminjury as Gagne brings the good heater for strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
The catcher, Travis.
Babe Ruth will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 3, Babe Ruth.
Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup. That slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
Junior.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Two balls, one strike. No, that's foul.
2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubs are down to their final out now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Gary Sheffield will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Chapman sets. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it. Throw to first here is going to be in time, as the Angels have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set, as this ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
Vale, a pesar, pensé que podría tener una mía muy pequeña.
Esto un party por debajo del agua. Baby, busca tu paraguas. Estamos bailando como peces en el agua. Como peces en el agua. Agua. No existe la noche ni el día. Aquí la fiesta mantiene encendida. Siempre hay que pasarme guiña. Dulce como piña. Esto un party por debajo del agua. Baby, busca tu paraguas. Estamos bailando como peces en el agua. Como peces en el agua. Eso es así. Debajo del sol, vamos para el agua que hace calor. Dice que me vio en el televisor y que me reconoció. No fue un error, y te conozco calamardo. Ya, dale sonríe que bien la estamos pasando. Y estamos al cari, montamos el party. Estamos en bikini con todas las mami, ya. Pasa debajo del mar, tú me vas a encontrar. Desde hace rato veo que quieres bailar y no cambies de esto es un party por debajo del agua. Estamos bailando como peces en el agua, como peces en el agua, agua. No existe la noche ni el día, aquí la fiesta mantiene encendida. Siempre hay que pasarme guiña, dulce como piña. Muy fuerte sin ejercicio, pero bailando se nota el juicio. Tanto calor que me asfixio. Soy una estrella pero no soy Patricio, nah. Sacúdete la arena de mí y sonríe que así te ves bonita, wow, de revista.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Tampa Bay Rays. And now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He will lead this one off today. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
No strike.
1 o'clock.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Strikes to count.
As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. And he fouls this one off. Grove is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Wow.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike. No, that's
and he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Darno moving to his left. 1 down. Settling in now, Juan Soto. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Mike Trout looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hershiser has his target. Here comes the pitch. Weakly hit to third. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. The next Cub up, Ken Griffey Jr., as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. Here's the 1-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
Up around the chin there. 2-0. Two and 1.
2-1.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The first base, number 4, Lou.
At the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for...
And leading up for the Reds, the right fielder.
Stepping in now, Larry Walker. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Up next for the Rays, Fernando Tatis Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way.
Ball, that's in.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. So digging in now, Cody Bellinger will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hershiser gets the sign. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Bellinger is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
So 2-2 now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retired. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Trying to hold up there, but the appeal goes down to Rusty Valentine at first, and Rusty ain't convinced, so that's strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. d'Arnaud is retired, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he lays off there 1-0. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2, full count. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
No balls, 2
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to.
A swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Francisco Lindor. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mantle's on the move. He's there and records the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Standing in, Ty Cobb. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hershiser into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Darno gathers it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Mike Trout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding into the box, Mickey Mantle. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. To the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Jr.'s a strikeout victim here. Here's Manny Machado now, runner in scoring position with 2 men. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3-0 to him now. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly onto first. And the Cubs squat. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off.
That's a ball.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
2 and 2 the count. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, Larry Walker. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pulled toward right center field. Mantle's on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Oh and 2. Here it is. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. From the stretch, the 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Lindor is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes.
The count is 2-1.
On a swing to forget there. It's back even at 2-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Trout looks up. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. Here now is Juan Soto. And she'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning.
Swung on and belted.
Now batting.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Into the box now, Mike Trout. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. Around first, digging for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
The batter,
Raleigh Fingers takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. In now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Nope,
and he misses with it, 1-1. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch.
1 ball.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. As he'll take a look at ball one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And the second fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, JT Realmuto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Hershiser into the windup. 0-1 on its way.
That counts 1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
No balls and 1 strike. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Jr. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Realmuto gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Griffey Jr. is retired, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman.
And in steps Manny Machado. It was a walk in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. fouled off. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Still even at 2-2. Here's the pitch.
3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And there's out number 2. 2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's
I got the count. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but so next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ty Cobb. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts.
Second baseman, Mookie.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Number 45 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now
at the plate now, Juan Soto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there.
Now
1 away.
Center fielder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mike Trout is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Larry Walker. He flew out in his last at-bat. Mickey Mantle will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Counts 1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. This is line to left. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Number 4.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lou Gehrig goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Swing and a drive, and gone.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
2 balls.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Juan Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Tatis leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Real Muto shading to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3. Leading off the inning, Fernando Tatis Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Junior.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Full count now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate.
Ball,
well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count remains full. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count still. And right into the shift. A dive, but it's off his glove. And that's the second out.
Now
digging in to try it again. Francisco Lindor. No hits to this point.
Lindor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Gehrig in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Mickey Mantle. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and here comes Junior. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Mantle is there, 2 down. Stepping up now, Manny Machado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
JT Realmuto.
Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Forkball close, but it's 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Fingers is ready. Coming at him with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So striding in, Juan Soto. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Soto.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now. And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a master. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Francisco Lindor. Julio Urias enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That's a ball.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The pitch.
Ball inside.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mantle's on the move at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Sharp ground ball to third. And there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He went deep last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. And try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that all set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mickey Mantle. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
This is a tough guy to turn two
Count
on.
1-0.
It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. To short, hit hard. Oh, look at the sliding stop.
He's
to
out.
second for one.
He's
On to
out.
first to complete the double play. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. From the stretch. Fouled away. Off
Ball,
the
that's
plate
off
and
the plate.
in. It's a ball and a strike. And right into the shift. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 outs saved. Job well done.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Cubbies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Oral Hershiser is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.